The quaint village of Maplewood buzzed with excitement over the upcoming harvest festival, and renowned local baker Betsy Brumble had everyone talking about her marvelous cinnamon rolls. When Betsy awoke on the day of the festival to find her prized rolls had vanished, she hurriedly called Agent Cheddar, famous for his clever mind and love of mysteries. As he arrived at the scene, Betsy pointed to the empty tray, her voice trembling. Agent Cheddar, a dapper, mustached detective with a flair for the dramatic, examined the bakery's cozy interior, noting the lingering scent of cinnamon and sugar. With a keen eye, he spotted a trail of flaky pastry crumbs leading towards the back entrance. Meanwhile, Betsy wrung her hands, mumbling about the festival judges arriving soon and the ruin of her culinary reputation. Following the crumb trail, Agent Cheddar found himself at the start of a winding path into the neighboring cranberry bog. Along the way, he noticed footprints, both large and small, barely visible in the soft earth. He wondered if someone might not be working alone in this confectionery caper. At the edge of the bog, the detective paused, hearing faint giggles and rustling in the thicket. Peering through a patch of bright red cranberries, he spied two village children, Henry and Maisie, with telltale smears of cinnamon around their mouths. Apparently, a sugary misadventure had gotten out of hand when temptation met opportunity. Henry sheepishly admitted taking the cinnamon rolls, confessing they intended to share their bounty with sick Nana Gracie, who always loved Betsy's treats. Agent Cheddar hid a smile, understanding their motive, but reminding them of the importance of asking and honesty. The plan was hatched to make amends without dimming the festival spirit. With time ticking before the festival judge's arrival, Agent Cheddar coordinated a plan to return the rolls with flair. Betsy, understanding the children's intent, found herself relieved rather than angry and agreed to the detective's plan. Together, they whipped up fresh icing and spruced up the remaining rolls. As the judges mingled among the stalls, a procession from the direction of the bog caught everyone's attention, led by Henry, Maisie, and Agent Cheddar himself. Laughing and explaining the resolved mystery, they presented the slightly nibbled but still delicious cinnamon rolls to the amused and forgiving Betsy. For their initiative and honesty, Betsy awarded the children honorary baker's aprons, and all was forgiven. The festival continued with a lightheartedness none had expected, and Betsy's treats became the talk of the town, not only for their taste, but their story. Agent Cheddar took a moment to savor a roll himself, reflecting on how sometimes mysteries solved themselves with kindness. As the evening lanterns flickered on, he smiled at another case wrapped up cozily and contentedly. The village of Maplewood, touched by the camaraderie, offered to help Betsy before the festival's final judging tally. Thanks to the mystery's resolution and Agent Cheddar's astute yet gentle approach, a new cinnamon recipe was born, the cranberry crescent roll. As dusk settled, Agent Cheddar faded into the sidelines, prepared for the inevitable next time a mystery rolled his way.